Welcome back, guys, to episode number 2 of our Let's Build on Planet Coaster. As you can see, we've got the entrance here now, and now it's time to really open up on the park. Really need to, let's just quickly finish off this area here. Add some more walls here, I think, just to tidy it off. Just waiting for it to kick in. For some reason it's been a bit slow. Oh, new stuff. Stuff I haven't seen before. Anyway, let's quickly add these walls in, just to tie it off, and then we'll crack on with today's episode. So, as you can see, I haven't done anything since the last one. Is that too high now? Yeah. As you see, I've done nothing to the park since we last left off. So we're just gonna try and just rearrange this here. Just want to finish this little bit off. So as you can see, we're just doing little bits and bobs. Stacking on just for this last bit. Just make sure we've done the same on the other side as well. Yep. So we can then get that done. So as you can see, the entrance is now open. We're not going to put anything inside it. It's just to make sure people know where they're going. And now we can have the path. First of all, welcome, guys. I really hope. Oh god, that's too big. Let's do it more gradual, I think. We'll put it as 4 maybe. I'm not too worried about it cutting through the wall, like the arch, that's fine. We're just going to merge them, split them all up. This one here, the centered one, as you can see in the one we're working on at the moment, this is going to lead to a set of shops. We're going to have 2 different areas. I know I've just messed this one up, but anyway. So, as you can see, the pathway is set up now. And this is where we're going to start separating it all off. One thing I do want to do is just go into grid. And we're going to make this area here a straight way down here. Don't know if that will connect up. Nope. So we're going to make this a straight path all the way down. And there's a quick way doing it. Doesn't look like it. No. But we're also going to adjust it slightly, so as you can see, we're just heading down. It's a little walk, but this is where it gets exciting, because we're going to have numerous little cut-offs to toilets, to shops, to seating areas. And then what we'll do, once we've done with that, deselect the grid, and there you go, perfectly straight paths. So now we're ready to work on this. So let's just open up all the paths, get all the paths set up. So this one here, we'll have them all able to join each other up anyway. There you go. Because obviously some people might want to go elsewhere, so we'll just separate them elsewhere. And then we'll start turning them back there, I think. So as you can see, this one's heading into the distance to the left, which is going to be the thrill rides. And stuff like that, and then to the right will be the family stuff, and straight down will be the big roller coasters and stuff like that. The go-karts will be on the right as well. So as you can see, we're just going to make it a bit windy, and then we can start opening up on what we need. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add in seating. So we're going to go into scenery and pick out some quick and easy scenery, path extras. I want loads of seating, so it's going to have park benches all over the place. It just has to spawn it in, would be good. Couple on each pathway, say 3 there, 1, 2 there, maybe 1, yeah, 2 there, 1 there, 1 there, couple this side as well. Other thing I've learnt about this is you do need a lot of bins, because they do not like using them. So we'll add them in as well while we're doing this. Just add the bins just opposite the seating areas, and then that way you can add some more details to it. We'll put this one on this side so they're not walking so far. One there, right in the middle of the three, one there, and one just on the corner there, and a couple here as well. So already you can see the plan is slowly coming along. So then we'll go into lights now, because obviously you need lights, and we'll add those in as well. Don't need a lot of these, just want to give it a little bit of brightness. Let's go into the actual lights. I want to have these. I really like using these. I think they have a really nice effect. Where are they? Make that one. These aren't too big. Is it this one I like, or the other one? Where's the other one? The smaller ones. They just light up the pathway just enough without being blinding and overpowering. Oh, don't want that one there. So you can see the two cut-offs here where we just put the lights are going to be used a lot. Let me just change the settings just to see what it looks like at night. So we'll put this to PM. I prefer working at the night, in the night time. I don't know why. As you can see, a bit of a delay there. And now we can just add some more brighter lighting here just to enable us, the public, to see where they're going, see where they're sitting, see where the bins are, stuff like that. So we'll add one on the curve. Also, because of the new features of the game, we'll add security, the cameras. So we're going to put this on position snap as well. On them, literally really close to these here. Right, let's turn off position snap actually. So I want a couple on each entrance. I want one just there. Doesn't have to be perfectly placed. I just want it so it doesn't look too overpowering, should we say. Put this up a little bit. And then that way the cameras can turn and people can see what's going on. 3 cameras there, and then we're going to have a couple of these all over the place on the pathways and that. One thing I don't like is the fact that you can't turn off park management, like in staff and stuff like that. That's my one downside to this that I've noticed while trying to build up parks. But anyway, let's crack on with the next areas of the map. Oh, I needed one more camera just up here. I like to have cameras, as many cameras as you can get, just so that if you do have thieves or whatever in your park, they don't disrupt you too much. Anyway, let's go have a look at what to add first. So we're going to go into the blueprint already, and we're going to get a drink store, and it's going to go literally at the end of this pathway here. It's a bit big, but it needs to be. Try and straighten up a little bit. A bit massive really, but it will do. And then that's the first one done. And the other one will be food, and that will go at the other end. Let's try and straighten that one off as well. Make the most of these straight paths is what the plan is. So you're gonna let me do it? There you go. So already you've got 2 shops in place. So the next thing I want to do is add some toilets, so we're just going to separate them. There's the toilets I'm going to use, because I'm not really going for a theme. I'm going to use just the plain ones, but these are going to go just out of the way over here somewhere. If I can find the right pathway for them. And this way, I can continue the straight path idea. Paths again, we're going to select a tile. I just want to make sure I cover this, because this is where I made my mistake last time. And then, I'm not sure if this will work or not. Select grid. Okay, that's fine. And that way. There you go. And it doesn't affect the straight path. So as you see, we've got the toilets now open as well, and already you can see the IL context of it. So there's going to be tons of shops on this way, and obviously this way we should make more money because the paths will all interconnect at some point. So we'll bring this path to the left, back round, stay over here, put it behind the shop. Let's do that now so we know. So let's add this round here, and hopefully there you go, so people can just cut around, and we'll add one because we've got the one just up there. So we're just going to select the grid again. We're going to use this tile now. Is it going to let me? No. What we're going to do is we're going to just get this in place first. Open up there, open up there, and then over here somewhere, let's make this double big, double the size. There you go. Halves are done. I know I've missed a square there, but that is for this. Like that. Therefore it doesn't interfere with too much. You know, we're going to put seat in there in a moment. Let me just delete this path here. I'm going to delete that one. I want to put this one over here. There you go. And look at that. So you've got pathways interconnecting really early on, which I do like to have. This way we're just going to put a pathway all the way from behind here. Oh, there's an exit there. No, just delete that. Anyway, so let's move this path over here and let this connect with the other section. Whether I'd keep to the original plan, guys, is a different story. I do like to mix and match. But as you can see, just connect that one up. There you go. And then look at that. So already within a few moments, we've already got shops, first shop in place, and now we can add some scenery to it again. So once again, we'll add, we're not going to add special effects yet because we're going to use them a lot for the rides. This time we're going to go same thing as before, just use a couple of these lights. I do like the yellow and the white, like the orangey tinge to them. There you go, just put a load around here. A lot of people have asked me previously when I've done, because I've been on Facebook Live and stuff like that with this, what do I use for different things, and I will go through them. So if you do have a question, guys, put it in the comments, and if I don't respond to it via message, have a look on the next videos, because I will always respond to your comments. So as you can see, straight away we're getting the lighting done. Now all we have to do, let's go back to the scenery, add a few more benches, because obviously we want people to be able to sit down, you want them to chill, that you want them to spend money, and that's, get rid of that one, and that's what you got to think of. As much as we're on sandbox mode, it does really make a difference. It's still good to get into that hot habit sort of thing. So as you can see, we've got a nice big split there. We'll add a couple of different style benches, one there, and we'll put one over here somewhere as well. And there you go. I just realised how dark it is over this section, so we'll add one more light. What we could do is actually put one, not that one. We'll put that there. That one there. Oh, that's on this chair, don't want that. And one somewhere over there. There you go. Now, the last thing, as always, is security cameras. So no, not heart shapes, cameras. There you go. So let's add these in. A couple along the pathway here. One at the bottom end here. It's always good to add these in. If you don't add them to your park and you're playing properly, i.e. on the original modes, stuff like that, at the mission modes and stuff, you will suffer money loss. And make sure you do employ security, which is what we're going to quickly do. We're going to just add a few people in, such as let's get some cleaners in. One, they won't be happy. But one way I've conquered the whole thing of dealing with these staff is just to promote them really early. That way they won't bother me as much, so they won't be so ready to leave every 10 minutes or whatever. So there you go. So we've now got three security guards, a couple of maintenance cleaners, and now we're gonna add some a maintenance dude, because you know what's coming, guys. It is time to build our to put in our first ride. So let's go back to paths. So how are we going to do this? Let's have a look. So I'm thinking thrill rides to the left, like the roller coasters over the mountains. The actual roller coasters straight ahead. So we'll add the gentle rides to the right, which I thought is what I said at the beginning. So let's extend this pathway along. I could do it by length, but let's have a look. Let's add a gentle ride in for the families. What should we add in first? Let's have a look. Keep flip. No, I want some. Let's sort this properly. Let's go gentle. Could get excitement isn't that high on these though. Let's have a look at all. I want something that's gonna get people in. 3.62. It's probably a bit vicious though, isn't it? Wait. How big is it? That could work. That could really work, because you can put it like that. People see that on the way in and the way out. So let's add an entrance on the far side over here, and put the exit right on the pathway. Why? Because the quicker they get off, the quicker people get on. And then we'll make a pathway from here all the way around. And connect it up like that. So it's only a short pathway. It's got no scenery rating, so we'll quickly sort that out. So we'll add some light into it, onto the pathway. So let's have a quick look. Let's go through scenery. Let's go for. Man, I don't really want screens. Let's add some nature to it. Let's have a look. Let's add some colour. That would be perfect. I'm not that fussed about it, to be honest. But let's quickly take this off. It's to AM now. That way you can see exactly where you're putting things. One thing I do always do with trees and nature is turn off the angle, the align to surface. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word there. Just add these in, a couple of these. The other thing you can do, if you don't want people seeing your ride, is just to block it off with these. And always make sure you're checking the ride rating. So already that's gone up 25%. Then we could add some special effects. You can make it a bit smoky on the pathway, maybe. Let's do that. I know it's supposed to be friendly and child friendly and that, but let's add some flamethrower. Narrow, no. Laser, no. Maybe a fountain splash, small, medium. There you go. Oh no, that's not the one I wanted. So we could add some mist. Let's add some medium mist. And we'll just put it under the pathway. Just slightly, it doesn't have to be perfect. Right, so is that last one register? There you go. And then let's just double check the ride again. 42, so a couple more things and it'll be done. Intermittent gent. If you really wanted to, you could add some of these in. We was just going to put it in Let's just put it on a line to surface just to put on this tree, I think. And that'll look quite cool, just as you come along. There you go, it's basically just sorting out the plants for themselves. There you go. So it looks like the plants are just feeding each other, look at that. There you go. So as you get onto the ride, you'll see it. So this one a little bit higher. And there you go. So as you get onto the ride, you'll be greeted by self-watering trees and a bit of mist, but it's not too overpowering. Let me just duplicate a couple of these. And one over here somewhere as well. And let's double check the rating on that, and that could be our first ride and shops put in this episode. Well, if we can get it above 80, I'll be happy. 50, oh my god, that only had 13, are you serious? That's a joke, isn't it? As you see, the maintenance guy ready to come in and check it when it gets opened. Let's add, trying to think what to add now. Thought we'd get a higher lot for that. Let's add these bamboo torches just on the pathway here, because you don't, as much as we like, people like dark parks, they don't want to be able to not see where they're going. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put these all over the place. Like, not going to be hugely bright, but it'll be bright enough for people to see where they're going. And also, the other thing you can do is just add in, and that's 62, so we're going to open that anyway, and hopefully once we add some more stuff in, because obviously this pathway we can expand open a bit more, so you can have like a lantern chain on the exit, maybe that could work. I like the idea of that. And then we'll have a lantern tower just as you walk in. There you go. Built on special land, there you go. So as soon as that's now in place, 65% rating on scenery, we'll turn this off. We'll quickly change the time of the park opening, so it's only shut for like an hour a day. Overview, ticket prices, no, you don't ever want to change that. So we open at 1 AM and we close at, let's have a look what time you can close at. We'll close at 12 PM. And I've seen there's not a lot to do here yet. Security management, we've got a lot of security now, so as you can see, people now ready to start riding the first ride, and it is the Collider. So guys, we're going to leave the episode there. We're going to have a quick spin on this, and let's just try and speed up a bit. Right. Oh, well, I was pressing the wrong button, the right button, sorry. Anyway, I really hope you've enjoyed today's episode, guys. I certainly have, and until next time, I have been T.Tricks. This is episode 2, and anyway, have a great evening and enjoy the ride. So guys, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I have been T-Electrix. This is Planet Coaster, and until episode number 3, don't forget guys, before I do go, to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you very soon for episode number 3. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.